Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where you get the latest updates about Trump and other Trump related news. We have a very important discussion today, and today I'll be talking about Trump's major achievement before taking office. As you know, Trump won the 2024 election, and even before stepping into the Oval Office, he has made a series of significant impacts on both domestic and international fronts, and he has showcased his influence and the anticipation surrounding his presidency. So we'll talk about his major achievements even before resuming to the office, which will be January 2025, 20th of January 2025. The first is Mexico ends migrant caravans. In response to Trump's excessive stance on migration, over the years, Trump has been vocal about his migration stance. Mexico agreed to end the large migrant caravans that were making their way to US border, addressing one of Trump's key campaign issues. Mexico president said that migrant caravans are no longer heading to the United States as she responded to a renewed tariff threat issued by President-elect Donald Trump. Migrants will be taken care of before getting to the borders, so she said. And you can see that Trump has decided to place tariff on countries that will allow influx of migrants into the USA. And this is a way to make sure that every country would not allow migrants to pass into their country and then come into the USA, like Mexico. 2. Canada closes borders, end illegal migrations. You know, Canada shares a border with the United States, and so Canadian government, influenced by Trump migration policies, took measures to close its border to illegal migration, aligning with the US effort to control illegal entry. The Prime Minister said they will cut migration to freeze populations. The issue is, the moment Trump closes the border against migration, there is a tendency that there will be influx of migration to Canada because Canada shares a border with America, and so the Canadian government also has closed their border against migrants coming in. 3. Closure of sanctuary houses and even self-deportation of illegal aliens. Sanctuary houses are closing across the United States. In places like New York City, illegal aliens began self-deporting, and this is driven by the anticipated strict migration enforcement under Trump. And right now, we can see Democrat mayor, like the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, coming out to say that he is willing to work with Trump administration on this issue, because right now, New York City is a mess, a really big mess. 4. American stock market and Bitcoin reaches record high. The financial market reacted positively to Trump's election, with the American stock market and Bitcoin reaching record high, reflecting investors' confidence in his pro-business agenda. Trump has determined that he will be a pro-crypto president, and he even appointed David Sachs even on this issue, and so he's willing and is open-minded, and that is why investors are confident in the market again that this next 4 years will really be a big time for crypto market. 5. Putin agrees to Trump peace deal in Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin agrees to a peace deal in Ukraine. This is a significant diplomatic achievement attributed to Trump's foreign policy approach. Putin, sincerely speaking, does not look really well like a pro-war kind of president, and so is willing to have a peace deal with President Trump in resolving this issue, which it will be really a big win for the world in general. At least we can hope for peace when Trump becomes the president in 2025. 6. Do you know that the president of China, President Xi, has decided to seek peace with America? China has been facing economic pressures and potential trade conflict, and so Chinese president sought peaceful relations with America, hoping to mitigate the impact of Trump's impending trade policy. During Trump's first administration as president, there was a so-called trade war between America and China, and I think President of China doesn't want this to happen in this second administration, and he has decided to seek peace with America. All this has been happening without Trump even stepping into the White House. Can you really imagine? 7. European Union, the EU, shifts to buying US gas. Sincerely, I was very surprised when I saw that European Union has not been buying gas from US all this while. The EU made a strategic shift towards purchasing US gas, reducing its dependency on Russian energy and aligning more closely with US energy interests. Trump is in power now, and so I believe everyone feels to align with the US interests at this very point in time. 8. Hamas has decided to end war. Can you imagine? Trump is not even in office, but if you recall from my previous video, I talked about the fact in which Trump signed Abraham Accord deal in his first time as president. And I believe one of the reasons why this war started was because Hamas don't want this deal to be signed again, the continuation of this deal to be signed under President Biden, and that's why they started this war. But in a surprising development, Hamas has agreed to end its conflict, and obviously it is influenced by the changing geopolitical dynamics under Trump incoming administration. As I said, just like between the Ukraine and the Russian war, Trump is a president that is known for peace, and so Hamas also at this very point in time have no choice, because Israel is an ally of America. So I believe Hamas has no choice than to end this war with Israel, because any war with Israel is automatically war with America, and the president of America now seems to be a very, very strong man, and everyone is aware of that, and Hamas is also aware of this, and so they have no choice than to end this war. 9. Ceasefire in Israel and Lebanon. Just the same way Israel has been having conflict and war with Hamas, so likewise Israel has also been in war with Lebanon, Hezbollah. But a ceasefire was achieved between Israel and Lebanon. Can you imagine? All this are just happening after Trump was declared the winner of the 2024 election. Do you think all this is a coincidence? There was a ceasefire marking a significant step towards stability in the Middle East, and this is definitely attributed to Trump's diplomatic influence. 10. Trump approval rate hit 65% high. Wow. Despite the fake news media, CNN, BBC, MSNBC, NBC, whatever you may call them, Washington Post, this and that, saying everything negative about President Trump, his approval rating has gone high, even 65%, even at this very point in time. And this reflects widespread support and optimism. Trump approval rate has soared to an impressive 65%, underscoring the public confidence in his leadership before officially becoming the president of the White House. This has shown that people are confident and that people actually voted for him. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want you to like, comment, share this video,